Mm-hmm. Right. Okay.
NCR should head back to their lands. I'm sure their people miss them.
Picking up where I left off last stream. Heading back to Vault 22. It's almost sad, really. Cazadors used to be one of the most annoying things I've had to deal with, as well as one of the most dangerous enemies in the game. Now they're reduced to nothing more than a minor inconvenience. They're pretty much just as weak as Radroaches at this point. Especially with Eddie having all of his upgrades. And me pretty much at max build. I don't stand a chance. There could be a whole army of Cazadors and we'd still pretty much beat them. That's no bueno. Gotta get in there. All right, cool. Okay.
Okay, I guess we're doing it. Okay, I guess we're doing this. Okay, I guess we're doing this. Ah! Okay, I guess we're doing this. Let's dance. I've been doing this longer than you, pal.
I'm not reading all that. Seriously? Hold on. So dumb, man. Okay, so it's a key card. Alright. In the common area. Okay. Normally you'd just be able to use a terminal to open these kinds of doors or lockpick them, but whatever. I guess we're going by Doom rules, where you gotta have a key card just to open a door.
Good looking, boss.
I said it's gonna be on some shelves. It is on a shelf in the first bedroom on the left after passing the door labeled quarters, lower level. First room on the left. It's on a shelf. There it is. Cool. Alright. Now let's go all the way back.
Hope you're looking, boss, because I don't see so good.
That's something I don't understand. Why doesn't the terminal say that after you try attempting to disengage the lock? Why does the message just say, you need a key card in order to open this door, or something along the lines of that? That would be a lot simpler. Or, not simpler, but it would just be a lot more clear as to what I need to get or do in order to open that door. Giant Mantis X. Okay. I can just take the elevator back up. Something I just did recently that I normally don't have to do is take an aspirin painkiller, essentially, after my workout today. The only reason why I took painkiller was just because I'm hoping that I'll be able to use my legs more easily to get up, sit down, squat, kneel, etc. Because although the pain is coming from the muscle soreness, I literally And even though I literally can't use those muscles all that well, because they're literally damaged, too damaged to be able to do stuff like that. Nevertheless, though, I'm hoping that by reducing the amount of discomfort I feel, that I'll somehow be able to have strength to move normally. I gotta try something. Because just feeling this pain all the time and not being able to move as well or as easily as I normally do when I'm not sore is pretty depressing.
Welcome back, stranger. Do you have good news for the Thorn? Good work, stranger. The Thorn will nurture these eggs until their hatchlings are ready to bleed for us. Here's a compensation for your service. I trust that we're in agreement over it. You speak the truth, stranger. And the Thorn lives by the justice that honor and strength dispense. Here's a more fitting sum. Bring me a dozen rad scorpion eggs. I'll see to it that you're rewarded fairly. The eggs I seek are not easy to find, stranger. Your best chances are in the mountains north of Goodsprings and west from Quarry Junction. You've got yourself a deal. So long, stranger.
Move, Eddie. Come on. Trying to get somewhere. My side? Okay.
You should have been with us in our glory days. You'd have loved it.
Don't tell me it's with all those other death claws just outside of Quarry Junction. The ones that are surrounding the rear entrance to this location. Okay. Let's see. Do I have... Yes, I do. Okay. Take both of those. Oh, Eddie, come on, man. You're literally getting in my way. Eddie! Oh, where'd you come from? Giblets. Raru? Yeah, you'll heal. Oh, Eddie's going solo. He's going at it solo. Where'd he go? Okay, he's to my left. Ah.
Okay, I guess we're doing this.
I tell you, armor-piercing rounds are the way to go late game. And hollow point, of course, but most enemies late game are gonna be having a high damage threshold, so. Merciless. Yeah, we're a pretty strange trio, all things considered, lore-wise, or fashion-wise. I'm a member of the Brotherhood of Steel, wearing Brotherhood of Steel armor, power armor. Eddie is a product of the Enclave, and Raul is wearing NCR Ranger armor. So, only two of us hate each other. Faction-wise, lore-wise. The irony. Alright, so where are those eggs? I really got to circle all the way around just to get to them. Sit in between Quarry Junction and Good Springs. Well, there's Good Springs Cemetery, so I'm guessing yes, I do have to go circling around this location just to get to it. Of course, the game crashes. Really? Is this area of the map cursed or something? It's like Honest Hearts all over again. Please don't crash again. There's no way I'm going to be able to hit it. It just moves way too fast. It's not worth it anyways. Well, at least I'm in the right place. And there's Yangtze Memorial. Ooh, nice. Love it when they turn the giblets. Ooh.
Yeah.
Devour puny insect. Yeah, why not? I totally forgot that's part of the tribal wisdom perk. There they are. Nice.
your knees give us away.
How much does that heal by anyways? Let's see. Must not be a whole lot. Yeah, it's kind of pointless doing this. Doesn't heal for hardly anything at all. Let me read that. Never mind. The door is currently closed. Let's just wait then. Boss 00312. Thank you for the follow. I really do hope that my stream is enjoyable, at least by a little bit.
Welcome back, stranger.
I know it must be a lot easier to listen to me now that I'm not always coughing. Just occasionally now. Anyways.
Do you have good news for the Thorn? Good work, stranger. The Thorn will nurture these eggs until their hatchlings are ready to bleed for us. Here's a compensation for your service. I trust that we're in agreement over it. You're proving your worth to the Thorn. I hope these extra caps are sufficient to demonstrate my fairness.
Rifle added. I'll just use it to repair the one I've already got.
Bring me a dozen fire gecko eggs. This great challenge will earn you a matching reward. Fire geckos are among the wasteland's most dangerous creatures.
Yeah.
Near the Iritiba Peaks lies a nest where you may find their eggs. Confident. I like that. So long, stranger.
I really do hope that she makes good on her promise and I'll be able to get... I can't even say it without laughing. Never mind, never mind. Oh, before I forget. There we go. This quest is pretty long. A lot of traveling, a lot of backtracking to places I've already been to. Ooh. That meat. Seem to be stuck. They don't have the ability to jump like I do. Unless, 2-ton suit of power armor. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. Just like with the last location, I'm just gonna have to keep circling around. Maybe not. Alright, let's go back. Okay, that's a good sign. Could have sworn I missed his head, but whatever. I'll take it. Oops. They're getting massacred. Get him, Eddie. Got to level up. At least nowhere. Yeah, that aspirin's not doing much. It's not just the fact that the muscles themselves are damaged, it's also the neurons and other neurological cells that are attached to the muscle cells. Oh man. Enemies. Anatomy is a complicated process, and when it comes to bodybuilding, it's also a painful one. No. Feels bad. Alright. Let's just keep circling around then. There's gotta be some way to get up there. There's a whole middle section of this area that the eggs are in. How do I get here? There's a game that I'm kind of nostalgic for recently, and the game is called The Chronicles of Riddick: Escape from Butcher Bay. I'm surprised that there's no PC port on Steam or GOG right now, because the sequel to that game, something Dark Athena or whatever, did have a PC port, but even that sequel isn't on Steam or GOG either. So just another series of games that I wish not lost to time. But anyways, those games were FPS games, or FPS, they're FPSs that starred the character Riddick from the Chronicles of Riddick series of movies. Starred Vin Diesel as Riddick, protagonist of the series. So basically that's what Vin Diesel was doing before the Fast and the Furious got popular. And anyways, the reason why I'm nostalgic for that game is just because of how edgy it is. The whole plot and premise of the game, Escape from Butcher Bay anyways, the first one, is Riddick somehow gets taken prisoner at the worst, or the best prison, however way to describe it. Anyways, Butcher Bay, it's called Butcher Bay, the prison. Think of Alcatraz, but if it was in space. Okay, that's another good sign I'm heading in the right direction. Oh, nice. So Riddick, for whatever reason, wants to prove that he can bust out of Butcher Bay as a challenge, or as a way to show that he's got a big pee-pee. And so he does. That's pretty much the whole game, is you as Riddick, the player, escape from the prison. Oh, finally. Alright. So there's no way to get in this middle space here. Okay. So I had to circle all the way around like that. Okay. Enter boot check cavern. Okay. Is this location even on the map? No, it's not. Okay.
Don't worry, boss. With my cataracts, you only sort of look like a bad. Yes, Dad.
Nice. Weird. Barely never saved after I leveled up last time. Anyways, so the game is already pretty edgy, with the fact that you're a prisoner at one of the most well-established and infamous prisons throughout, I don't know, I guess the galaxy. And you're trying to bust out. Right, that's pretty edgy as it is. But the game goes even further than that. With with all the gore and violence in the game. You get to shank people with screwdrivers and scalpels. You get to beat people to death with guard batons and anything useful in this guy? No, apparently not. And lead pipes. Get to use guns, of course. Shotguns, assault rifles, automatic rifles, SMGs, stuff like that. But the amount of profanity in that game is so much to the point where my parents were reconsidering me owning the game. Anyways, the game is easy enough. The controls are pretty simple. But what I like the most about that game is, even though it was pretty primitive and simple, the platforming was actually not that bad. And I say that because even though the player is able to jump, like in this game, if the player also interacts with, say, a ledge, like this one up here, Riddick will do a climbing animation and climb up the ledge. And vice versa, if he's on top of a ledge and the player looks down at the ledge, he'll climb down the ledge. And I don't know why, but to this day I still find that pretty mind-blowing. The fact that you're able to platform the same way you interact with the rest of the world, right? With just the interact button. It's simple, but nevertheless, though, the amount, or no, rather, I should say, the agility Riddick has is pretty surprising. It's on the level of Garrett or Sam Fisher from the Thief game series and the Splinter Cell game series, respectively. I just like the game for the fact that it was just really unique in its premise. Like, how many games do you know where the whole plot of the game is you're stuck in a prison, one of the best prisons anyways in the universe, and you're just literally trying to break out. That's it. That's the whole story. That's the whole goal of the game. And you're not doing it because you did something, you know, political or immoral. No, you just literally want to do it just to show how big your balls are. It's the equivalent of trying to do something for bragging rights. There we go. I don't know if this says more about me than about the game itself, but personally, I enjoy settings that take place in prisons. And another example of a work of fiction that also takes place in a prison that I enjoyed was an anime series called Dead Man Wonderland. in Dead Man Wonderland, without spoiling too much, I can't remember all the characters' names, but essentially the protagonist gets framed for killing maybe not all the students in the school, but all the students, all of his classmates. And he gets sent to this really weird prison where essentially it's a combination of Butcher Bay and the Saw movies, the Saw movie series, where the protagonists and other prisoners within, like him, have to compete in these weird but deadly games or competitions in order to essentially not get their head blown up because they are wearing slave bomb collars, like in this game. If they fail a competition or lose a fight, the prisoners will have their heads exploded or cut off or something like that. They just die, essentially. Again, I think that says more about me than these works of fiction, but I don't know, there's something cool about having a story take place in prison. Because typically, when it comes to most stories, the protagonist is like is usually a hero or a superhero. Some sort of good guy, right? And it's nice to have a story where the protagonist is not a good guy, not even close. The dude is just, or chick is just doing whatever they want just because they want to, or because it serves their interests, and solely their interests. And also the fact that, prison is pretty edgy. I mean, let's be honest, I don't think half of the rappers back in the late 90s and early 2000s would be nowhere near as popular as they were if they didn't rap about themselves being in prison, going to prison. Anyways.
Welcome back, stranger. Do you have good news for the Thorn? Good work, stranger. The Thorn will nurture these eggs until their hatchlings are ready to bleed for us. Here's a compensation for your service. I trust that we're in agreement over it. You are a match to my elite, but don't congratulate yourself so profusely just yet. Still, your valor deserves recognition, and I shall honor it. The Thorn's calling its elite hunters to collect one of its deadliest creatures. Find Night Stalker eggs, and your bravery will be greatly rewarded. Night Stalkers are amongst the most fearsome beasts you'll ever face.
They're not that bad.
They're also hard to find, but I know of a nest at a cave near Bitter Springs. Confident. I like that. So long, stranger.
Dun, dun, dun. The stream is almost over. Oof, man. But yeah, the stream is almost over. Hopefully this is going to be the last creatures to collect eggs for, because otherwise Otherwise, I'm not going to finish this quest before the stream ends. Alright. I have to travel for a bit. Ooh. Or Raoul.
I'm sure you'll be fair and equitable, boss.
Indeed. Here are some, gecko meat.
Hey, don't worry about it, boss. The decrepit old man...
Yeah, the decrepit old man can stop talking. Nice. It's funny, really. Deathclaws and Cazador should be scaring me, but they don't.
Sure, our victory was purely thanks to your brilliant leadership, boss.
Three more levels until I hit the level cap.
Yeah.
How am I missing?
Let's dance.
Finally. Ooh. Yes, please.
Ah! Okay, I guess we're doing this.
Oh no. Oh. Ah.
Okay, I guess we're doing this.
I see that grenade bouquet, but where's the other one? There it is. Never mind. Come on. Boost me up, Rahul. Can I just shoot these? Oh, yes I can. Ooh. That was a bad idea. That's a lot of caps.
Wouldn't say no to something to ease the pain. Granted, that's usually the case. But right now, Especially
What? Oh, never mind.
hey, I guess we're doing it.
Welcome back, stranger. Do you have good news for the Thorn? Good work, stranger. The Thorn will nurture these eggs until their hatchlings are ready to bleed for us. Here's a compensation for your service. I trust that we're in agreement over it. You speak the truth, stranger. And the Thorn lives by the justice that honor and strength dispense. Here's a more fitting sum. I'm asking our top hunters to gather Cazador eggs. I'd be impressed by whoever returns with such a prize. Cazadors are extremely deadly, but they are also reclusive. Try looking near the Red Rocks canyons. The crowd loves your bravery. So long, stranger.
Alright, that's gonna have to be it for today. It seems like this isn't gonna ever end. So, just gonna go ahead and end the stream now. And before I do, I did get another follower, not too, apparently just very recently. Hold on. Let me see if I can find their name. For some reason, it only shows 2 followers on my follower list. I've already said something about, I've already shouted those 2 out, so I don't know what's going on, but it might just be something to do with the website itself. Maybe it needs like 24 hours or something to I don't know, but regardless though, I'm grateful for new followers as well as the followers I've already got. So thank you all, and yeah, that's gonna be it for this stream. So in the stream now. Peace.